Hi, I'm Dr. Margaret Jamal. And what you're about to learn will open your eyes to how you can truly expand your territory in a way that can deliver greater results than anything you tried before. First, have you noticed that society has grown from the information age to the knowledge age? And what I mean is that while the internet has given us access to lots of information about a lot of topics, people are now interested in information that somehow makes them better. But better how? Well, to understand this, let me share an experiment that we tried that you probably want to test for yourself. We actually have incorporated this particular experiment in most of our workshops because we just enjoy the reaction that we get from our students. What we do is we ask our groups to think about what skill or characteristic they would like to have most. Now, the choices are 4, and they include being the best-looking person in the world, being the smartest person in the world, being the most famous person in the world, or being the richest person in the world. Now, can you guess the number one choice selected? Well, you might be surprised to hear that it's the same answer no matter what the group consists of. And that answer is consistently the smartest person in the world. Even among Generation X, teens, the elderly, business leaders, from every group in between, when given a choice, most people indicated that they would rather be the smartest person in the world than any of the others. That's right, today people want to be smarter. Now, how does this relate to you? Well, today you see that people are looking for solutions that'll make them better. And in being better, they'd like to be smarter. But they also want more than just motivational speeches. They are actively seeking and investing in what we call motivational learning. And they're doing this online. In fact, online learning has grown tremendously in the last 10 years. It's grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide. And why is it growing so fast? Well, you have to look at the culture of communication today with Facebook, Twitter, and other popular online communication tools. And it really boils down to this: accessibility and trust. We're in an on-demand generation that's not showing any signs of going away. And if you want to be a relevant source of edification and spiritual enlightenment, you're going to need to adapt or find yourself struggling just to find members and followers. People can get Bible studies and all sorts of teaching and preaching online as well. And the problem is that there are simply too many choices and too many sources to find those choices. Again, accessibility. And here's the trust factor and where you come in. Once people find a specific source that they can continuously come back to, this builds up their trust. If they're easily accessed, that makes them feel comfortable in the accessibility. Now think about this. What if you could offer an online resource that provided access to learning tools and variety as well? And what if your congregation could have access to your teaching, the person that they trust, and your sermons, along with other skill-building material, including software instruction, grant writing, book development, publishing, and more? Don't you think that you'll have a much better chance of drawing new members, as well as keeping the old ones that you have even longer? And what about revenue? Don't you think that if you had such a tool and charged a nominal fee, that it can be a great source of continuous revenue for you as well? And what if this learning tool was easy to set up and inexpensive to maintain? Now, wouldn't you be interested in getting this as soon as possible? Again, get new members, keep the members you have, and increase giving and flow of revenue. Now, the best tool for churches on the internet today might surprise you, and it's having your own online school. And listen, it's easier and more affordable than ever. I told you why it works. It's because we're in the knowledge age and people are being taught to be consumers of online learning. I told you what it is. We're talking about an online school. Now, wouldn't you like to learn how an online school can work for you and how easy it is for you to get it? I'll explain to you how you can set up your own online school in very little time. Now, aren't you interested in learning the smart way to expand your territory and generate revenue as well?